This week on Ask Me JP, I'm going to talk about 3 things that came to my attention. I'm going to answer the question, why do digital marketers have a bad name? Amazon puts in an offer to acquire the Whole Foods grocery chain at $13.7 billion. I'm going to talk about how brands are beginning to annoy consumers now more than ever. So why do digital marketers have a bad name? I believe it's because everybody's claiming to be one and they don't have the experience to support it. When you put unethical people in an unregulated industry, people are often going to get taken advantage of. I've seen it myself. I knew a woman once who spent $3,000 on a Facebook page. She was told they were a social media expert and they were going to do a ton of optimizations and get business through this Facebook page. At the end of the day, she got a cover photo and a profile photo that was taken directly off Google Images. So I've seen a lot of situations like this. Another thing is digital marketers often get approached with, do you guys do SEO or do you do social media? And they say, yeah, we do it. It's $1,000 a month. Let's get started right away. Now they either don't want to educate you, they don't care to educate you, or they can't educate you, because we know that there are certain channels for certain industries and certain people that are going to get a larger return on investment than others. So just by taking what you want is not necessarily in your best interest. So what can you do so that you don't fall into the same trap or the same situation? Do your due diligence into the people themselves. I personally spent years and years building brands online on platforms such as YouTube, Fiverr.com, eBay, and Amazon. I've worked in almost every industry imaginable. I've worked with tradesmen from carpenters, electricians, plumbers, to doctors and lawyers. If you have a question about a particular industry, we have case studies and phone numbers to support our claims. So make sure the company that you're trying to work with does the same. This week, Amazon announced that they put in an offer of $13.7 billion to acquire the Whole Foods grocery chain. Both stocks were lifted on the offer, and traditional groceries suffered large losses on the news, with Super Value dropping more than 14% on the day and Kroger losing more than 9%. So what does this mean? It means Jeff Bezos gets richer, now being the second richest person in the world. Sorry, Bill Gates, but he's soon to be #1. Does this mean that we're getting closer to having groceries delivered to our homes? Or at the end of the day, do we still want to squeeze the bread before purchasing it? Let's talk about brand annoyance. So fake and inappropriate news is causing consumers to move toward more trusted sources for content consumption, with about 75% of which being worried about the growing number of fake or biased news sites, 60% of which saying it's causing them to consume content from more trusted sources and channels. Consumers are beginning to lose trust in brands that are advertising near objectionable content, with 37% saying it changes how they think of the brand before making a purchase. Now, 11% of which are saying they'll boycott a brand or not do business with that brand based on their advertising methods. 9% will actually be vocal, complain, and raise issues about it. So what's the moral of the story? Is we're seeing a shift in advertising. Brands can be annoying and too much in your face. With over 54% of users now having an aggressive ad blocker, that's over half of the advertising market wiped out. Over half the people now are not seeing ads that were once seen. Google themselves just came out with a Chrome browser with a built-in ad blocker. Is Google trying to destroy themselves here? Tell me what you think in the comments section below. Now, thanks a lot for watching this week's episode. Feel free to check out next week's episode. And remember, if you guys have a question and want to see a video on that particular question, ask me JP in the comments section below, and feel free to subscribe for more videos in the future.